Imagine driving your car and smoke comes out of the steering column. And then the car dies, and when you turn the key, nothing happens. The lights don't come on, nothing works at all. The odds are the electrical portion of your ignition switch has melted, and it's time to put a new one in. Now in this Nissan, which may be eligible for an episode of Hoarders, you just take the screws off the bottom of the steering column cover and pull it out of the way. And then when you take the top of the cover off, here's the end of the ignition switch, the electrical parts. Now to check for power, just get a test light like this and hook the power up to the battery. We'll turn it on and check it. It's reading 12.7 volts, so it's got voltage to it now. And with the key turned on, we'll check all these connectors for voltage. Now in this case, all of the little buttons have power, which shouldn't be the case. Some of them don't have power. And in this case, even when I turn the key off, they still all have power. Now that shows that every single circuit on this has power, even with the key turned off, which means it's melted down inside and the whole thing is shorted together, so it's time for a new switch. You unscrew the screw, and then the switch assembly just comes out. Then you reach inside the dash and unplug the other one where it plugs into the wiring harness. Then get your new ignition switch. It just snaps right back in. Then the other end of the switch goes back into the ignition switch assembly here. Then you get this tiny little screw that holds it in place and screw it so it doesn't fall out. Then we'll stick the key in and turn it on. Well, that's good news. The lights are coming on. So let's turn it the rest of the way and see what happens. Success! The car's running now. And now, as you can see, some of them have red power, but some of them have ground like they're supposed to. The new switch is working perfectly normal. Then we wrestle this plastic cover assembly on. That's always a fun job. And then screw the two halves together. And then you're ready to go. And in this case, I'm turning the AC on because it's really hot and rainy, so I want to cool off. So the next time your car's ignition switch melts down, why not replace it yourself? And remember, if your car has any problems, just visit the Scotty Kilmer channel. Before it's too late.